Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my birthday makeup look using the Morphe Jaclyn Hill Vault Collection palette. I will be using Dark Magic and Armed and Gorgeous, so if you want to see how I created my birthday look, then just keep on watching. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is prime our eyelids. So what I use is the Urban Decay sample packet that I got for my Sephora gifts and everything. It is called Eden, which is a nude matte, if you can see that. And I'm just going to squirt a little bit out of the package and put it all over my eyelid and blend it out so there's no creasing or anything. And you can also add a little more if you want to add more of the primer. I have oily eyelids, so I add about 2 coats just to make sure it's secure. I'm gonna squirt more out. To prime the other side. Now that my eyelids are primed, I'm going to be going in with the Dark Magic palette, and I will be grabbing this shade right here called Poof, sorry. I will be grabbing this shade right here, taking it on a flat brush like this, and just dipping into it, and then just patting it down all over the lid. Just like you would a powder for your concealer, this is what I do for my eyelids, so my eyelids won't oil up during the day and everything will stay in place. And I'll even go under the brow bone as well. Now that they are powdered up in a way, I will be taking the Armed and Gorgeous palette, and I will be basically dipping into like all the transition shades just to build up in my crease for the darker shades that is about to come. So with that being said, let's grab a blending brush. I'll be taking this Eco toothbrush I got from Walmart, and I'll be taking the fluffier side and just dipping in to access this color right here and just starting to blend out my eyes. Also, I know this video might be a little bit late. My birthday was September 27th, and I know I'm just starting to get around to doing it now. I've been busy being a mom, taking care of my son, and doing some other stuff, and I've just been busy with that. So yeah. Okay. Now we're gonna go into the next shade, which is called Agent, which is this one right here, and we're gonna start building that in our crease as well. Sounds like it's gonna rain today. Oh, it's been raining like every day. Taking the next shade called Secure, which is this one right here. We're going to be putting that in the crease as well. For my birthday makeup look, I didn't have anything in mind of what I wanted to do. I was looking at all of the Vault Collection palettes that I got, and I didn't know what I wanted to do. Usually I just go for a more natural or warm type of look, but I wanted to do something kind of out of my comfort zone, even though I am still using like warm shades. but the Armed and Gorgeous and Dark Magic palette spoke more to me than the other two, because the other two I use on a regular basis, but not with those palettes, with some other palettes that I have that had those exact similar shades. But I felt like doing something different because it was my birthday, so I wanted to do different colors or something on my eyes. Now we're gonna go into the Dark Magic palette. I can open it and grab this shade called such a weird name, but I'm gonna go into that and just darken up the look a little bit for when we go in with our green colors. And I am going all over the eye just to kind of blend it out a little bit. I don't really care if it gets all over the eyelid or not, because we are going to be laying a shimmery color down, so it doesn't really matter. You just want it to be all blended out and seamless, so there's no harsh lines or anything. And now going back in with the Armed and Gorgeous palette, taking that color Agent, like you saw, we're just gonna buff that in so it gives me a little more of an orangey tone to it than it is like a dark brown. Back into the Armed and Gorgeous palette and take this color right here, which is called Smooth Criminal, and just slowly darken the outer part of the eye. Now we're gonna go back into the Dark Magic palette, and we're gonna grab this color called Potion, this kind of like light pukey green. Taking that color and blending it into the crease. Also just building up the color in the crease as we go to get it ready for that darker green shade that we are about to go in with. So we're going to go into the Armed and Gorgeous palette and take the shade Top Secret and just add that in the crease to darken the look. Now going in with the shade Agent and Secure, I'm just going to mix those two colors together and just blend out the greens we just put in our crease. Now we're going to go in with the shade Inside Job, which is like a blue-green to me. And I'm just going to take a little bit on my blending brush and just slowly darkening the outer V. Be wetting our brush on the opposite end of the double-sided brush, and I'm going to be using my Master Fix by Maybelline and just spreading the brush, going in with the shade Trickery and just getting the color on both sides, and then just dabbing and kind of like sweeping the eyeshadow onto my eyelid. And then with no additional product, just blending it with the other colors that are in the crease, just so it all blends in together. And then taking more of the spray on the brush so we can get more of a pigmented look. Now my eyes are done. I'm just going to throw on some lashes. I didn't do any eyeliner or anything. I just put mascara on, popped on my lashes, and called it a day because they're kind of already too dark as it is, so it wouldn't matter if I put any eyeliner on, and I just didn't feel like it would complete my look with eyeliner, so I was just gonna put mascara on, put on my lashes, and I'll be right back. Alright, now that I have my lashes on, we're gonna go ahead and beat the face. So first things first, I like to use a little bit of the primer spray and just spritz my face a little bit with that, and then I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Foundation. I'm in the shade 105 Natural Beige, and I'm going to be using this all over my face. And I just like to go in circular motions with it and then just go from there. You know, it looks like a lot, but that damn beauty blender, girl, helps you a lot. So mine's kind of a little on the dry side. I'm just going to spray it a little bit with the Real Techniques sponge and just pounce all over my face. If you guys want to recreate this look using the same palette, if not, you can always use the original Jaclyn Hill palette. They have the similar colors in there as well, and you can recreate this look and tag me in it. Or if you have any other ideas, or if you want to do your own birthday makeup look, tag me in it on my social medias, which will be linked down below, and let me see what you guys create. I would love to see the creations you guys make. I'm going to be taking my Derma Blend powder and just taking it on another sponge and just wetting the brush. This is a Real Techniques sponge as well, and just dipping some of the powder in the cap, like about that much, just to, well, I can't see that, like just about a little bit, you see, like that, like a little bit all over my face where it tends to get oily, just so it'll stay throughout the day. And then after doing all this, we will go in with a colored powder, just so we don't have a flashback. There is a surprise coming soon. I will be doing a video all about that once the day comes. Hope you guys are excited for that one. So now I'm going to be going in with the True Match Super Blendable Powder in the shade Warm. on a powder brush, lightly tapping in it and just pressing that into the skin. Okay. Now we're going to bronze the face. I don't know what this is called, but I know it's by L'Oreal Paris, and I don't know the name of it, but I think it was a limited edition collection. So there's some in the cap already. I'm just gonna swirl my brush in there, dip a little bit more, tap off the excess, and go ahead and bronze my face. With the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. Honestly, if you guys could smell this, it smells so good. I'm just gonna use a little bit of it to warm up my face a little more. Filling in these bad boys, and I'm going to be taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in the shade Dark Brown. And I have the flat definer, but there's no product in it, so I just use the spoolie because I like how this one feels, because some spoolies are too hard. This one's like perfect. And I just spoolie it out to get it where I like. Then I'll take an e.l.f. angled brush and use that for my product. I have another one, but I need to wash them, so I'll just grab a little bit of product from the pomade. Might have to get a new one, it's all getting whatever. Then I'll just go in the cap and distribute the product on the cap for what's left. I don't get too much because nobody wants to have Sharpie eyebrows. Then I'm just gonna go ahead and fill in my brow. Wow. Of course, when I do a tutorial on how, like, filling in my brows and doing makeup, it didn't turn out like this. But practice makes perfect. So now that the brows are done, I will be going in with some clear brow gel just to have them stay in place. I have this Mary Kay one that I found somewhere in my room. I'm just gonna put a little bit on the brows just so they'll stay in place throughout the day. Forget to mention the eyelashes that I use. They are the Salon Perfect Go Glam multi-pack that I got from Walmart as well. Thought I'd mention that if you guys ask what lashes I use. I usually use the Ardell Demi Wispy lashes. Those are my favorite, hands down. So now I'm going to be spritzing my little fluffy brush, dipping it into the shade VIP, swirling it around, dust off a little bit, and just pop that underneath the brow to give it a highlight. I didn't want to go for something really dramatic underneath, just something to give it a little shimmer under my brow. Then also I'm going to be using that same exact shade and using it as my highlight, which is really cool that you can use this as your highlight. I know it comes up like a kind of like a white color, but I felt like it completed my look, so I just went with it. I tried something new. I usually use the Nicole Guerrero Anastasia Beverly Hills one, but I was like, you know what, let's try something different. So I used the Jaclyn Hill palette. She might as well come out with like her own highlighters besides the Champagne Pop. I want that one so bad, but never got it. Put a little more underneath. There we go. There she is. That blinding highlight we all. So now moving on, I will be doing the under eye and my lips. So I'm just going to be taking a wipe and wiping off the excess foundation I have on my lips. Then I'm going to be going in with a Jeffree Star Velour lip scrub and the scent taste candy cane, and just applying a little bit on my lips. About this cute packaging. Go in with the Armed & Gorgeous palette, taking that same green shade called Top Secret, just putting it on a pencil brush by Makeup Geek and just kind of blending it into the lash line. Okay, and going in with the Dark Magic palette and getting the shimmery Trickery shade from the palette and just like going halfway, blending it towards my inner corner. Too much, just to darken it towards the end. And then just wiping it off on that wipe that we had. We're going to be taking the shade. Let's put this back in its collection. Boop. Taking the shade VIP and putting that in my inner corner just to brighten the look. Who doesn't love an inner corner highlight? I used this one. I think I used the gold shade, the Guilt Trip shade, but now seeing this color, it really brightened my look. So we're just gonna keep with that. Now I'm gonna be taking my matte Costa Riche eye kohl and putting it in my waterline. I'm gonna put like a black liner. I just wanted something more natural. I would have put a nude shade, but I don't have one of those, and I feel like white would be too much, so I wanted like a brown, a neutral color. So now I'm going to be lining my lips with the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in the shade Teas and Cookies. I'm just going to line our lips. See some lip scrub at the bottom. The lips are lined. I will be taking the Tarteist Tarte Liquid Lip in the shade Birthday Suit. And I will just wipe off the excess product and go ahead and go over it. So this is the completed look. I did curl my hair that day, but my hair is wet and I'm not putting a blow dry on because my little munchkin's sleeping in the bed. So I don't want to wake him. So I'm just gonna put on some Master Fix Plus from Maybelline, and then we'll complete the look. And then just dry my face a little bit before I look up. And this is the completed look. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for my Halloween makeup looks. I will be doing Maleficent for the first one because I'm so obsessed with Disney and Maleficent's my favorite villain. So stay tuned for those videos and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.